Well folks, this is another fig tasting video, and I suspect probably one of the last of the season. And what you're looking at is a Peter's honey, and this is taking its sweet time to ripen, so I'm just going to try it now today. It's been hanging like this for the last few days, but the skin on it still feels pretty thick. It's quite soft, but this began to swell about 2 weeks ago, and obviously because it's quite late in the season and it's getting colder, it's actually taking much longer to ripen, so I really don't think it's going to get any more ripe than it is now. And I actually have it in this bag here, and this is almost like an improvised method of trying to get this to ripen. I recently purchased a garden shredder and from Lidl, and I put it to use this week, and I got some tree prunings from some birch trees around the area, and so I shredded them up and I've put them into this bag. Now my intention with this bag, or with all these shreddings, was to put them into this hot bin composter here, and I have another compost beds down at the end of the tunnel. But when I brought the bag up here, I took off the first layer of shavings, and lo and behold, a plume of steam came rising out. And I stuck my hand in there, and there was some amount of heat coming off that. So I thought to myself, I might as well just use this heat and stick this pot in here just to give it some extra heat. And I have my thermometer here, so you can see that the lowest temperature that we've had so far is 11 degrees, which is fantastic. Now that's not super high or super warm by any means, but I had that thermometer in this little greenhouse here, and the lowest temperatures we're getting down to are like 4 degrees. So average nighttime temperatures around here in the polytunnel have been around, I don't know, the 4, 5, 6 degrees centigrade thereabouts. So with the addition of this the heat from this buried with the pot buried into it, are getting a lot more heat in there. But anyway, I don't think this is going to get any more riper, so I'm going to try this now. And I suspect this is, as I said, going to be no means a good representation of how this actually tastes at a peak ripeness. So just bear with me, I'll just try and cut this open. Now, there we go. Quite a yellow, almost lemony looking interior. Quite shiny. Give this a taste. Again, I don't think it's going to taste great, but sure, we'll see. Yeah, it's quite nice. Very sweet. Doesn't really have a huge amount of that figgy flavour. Not as much as that berry jammy flavour. I think this is what's regarded as a honey fig, where you kind of get a sweet syrupy honey flavour, but still very nice. And the skin is quite thick in it, as I said. I'm not going to eat that, but the interior is actually really nice. I'd love to try this at peak ripeness, maybe earlier on in the season when we having a lot more heat, but that's not bad at all, you know. I certainly wouldn't throw my nose up at that one. I think I could probably get these to ripen a bit sooner as well. This is one of the trees that I think it took a while to come out of dormancy earlier on this year. Had some spider mite damage, but it wasn't hit too bad. But I did put it outside, so that probably extended the season for me. We do have a few other figs on there, and they're quite large, which is kind of a shame. You know, I don't mind figs having smaller figs on the tree coming into the winter period, because you know, they're definitely not going to ripen up, but these, they just seem so close to that ripening stage that they just didn't quite make it, which is unfortunate. But anyway, there you go. That's Peter's honey, another keeper in my opinion. Cheerio.